It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Albert Einstein. From the Agricultural Revolution to AI. A History of Major Paradigm Shifts. Introduction. Welcome to this video on significant paradigm shifts that have changed society. Historically, there have been pivotal moments where people's beliefs, values, and ways of life were radically transformed, leading to significant social, political, economic, and cultural changes. These paradigm shifts often respond to social, environmental, or technological changes that challenge the prevailing order. They pave the way for new ways of thinking and acting that can shape human history for generations to come. In this video, we will explore 16 major paradigm shifts that have transformed our world, looking at the fundamental problems they addressed, the leaders who spearheaded them, the timing and triggers of these shifts, and the social changes that resulted from them. By the end of this video, you will have a deeper appreciation of how these paradigm shifts have shaped our societies and contributed to our current way of life. 1. The Agricultural Revolution. Previous problems. Limited food resources and instability in the food supply, nomadic lifestyle. Leaders. Unknown. Timing. 10,000 BCE. A major trigger. The development of agriculture, which allowed for a more stable food supply and the ability to settle in one place. Social changes resulting from them. The rise of civilization and the establishment of communities and cities. The development of trade and specialization of labor, and the foundation for later technological innovations. 2. The Neolithic Revolution. Previous problems. Limited food resources and instability in the food supply, nomadic lifestyle. Leaders. Unknown. Timing. 10,000 BCE. A major trigger. The development of agriculture, which allowed for a more stable food supply and the ability to settle in one place. Social changes resulting from them. The rise of civilization and the establishment of communities and cities. The development of trade and specialization of labor, and the foundation for latest technological innovations. 3. The Renaissance. Previous problems. Limited access to education, artistic expression, and scientific knowledge. Leaders. Various artists, scientists, and intellectuals, such as Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. Timing. 14th to 17th century. A major trigger. The revival of classical learning and the emphasis on humanistic values led to a flourishing of art, science, and philosophy. Social changes resulting from them. The rise of scientific inquiry and experimentation. The development of new artistic styles and techniques, and a shift towards human-centered thinking and values. 4. The Reformation. Previous problems. Corruption and abuse within the Catholic Church, limited religious freedom and tolerance. Leaders. Martin Luther, John Calvin, and other Protestant reformers. Timing. 16th century. A major trigger. The rise of new ideas about religious doctrine and practice, leading to the formation of Protestantism and the challenging of the Catholic Church's authority. Social changes resulting from them. The rise of religious freedom and tolerance, the fragmentation of Christianity into different denominations, and the foundation for later social and political movements for religious liberty. 5. The Scientific Revolution. Previous problems. Limited scientific knowledge and understanding, a reliance on traditional authority and dogma. Leaders. Various scientists and philosophers, such as Galileo Galilei and Isaac Newton. Timing. 16th to 18th century. A major trigger. The development of new scientific methods and theories leading to a revolution in scientific thinking and knowledge. Social changes resulting from them. The rise of scientific inquiry and experimentation. The development of new scientific disciplines and fields, and a shift towards evidence-based thinking and knowledge. 6. The Age of Enlightenment. Previous problems. Limited access to education and knowledge, a reliance on traditional authority and dogma. Leaders. Various philosophers and intellectuals, such as John Locke and Voltaire. Timing. 18th century. A major trigger. The emphasis on reason, knowledge, and individual liberty leads to a transformation of political, social, and cultural values. Social changes resulting from them. The rise of democratic values and principles, the establishment of individual rights and freedoms, and the foundation for later social and political movements for equality and justice. 7. The Copernican revolution. Previous problems. Ptolemaic view of geocentrism and a limited understanding of the universe. Leaders. Nicolaus Copernicus, Galileo Galilei. Timing. 16th and 17th centuries. Major trigger. Publication of Copernicus on the revolutions of the heavenly spheres, and Galileo's observations of the cosmos through his telescope. Social changes resulting from them. A new understanding of the universe and the solar system, a challenge to the authority of the Church, and the beginning of modern astronomy. 8. The Industrial Revolution. Previous problems. Limited economic growth and productivity, reliance on manual labor. Leaders. James Watt, Eli Whitney, Henry Ford. Timing. 18th and 19th centuries. Major trigger. Technological advancements in machinery and manufacturing, the growth of the steam engine and the factory system. Social changes resulting from them. Increased productivity and efficiency, urbanization and population growth, new working conditions and labor laws, and the development of capitalism. 9. The Darwinian Revolution. Previous problems. Limited understanding of biological diversity and evolution. Leaders. Charles Darwin, Alfred Russel Wallace. Timing. 19th century. Major trigger. Publication of Darwin's On the Origin of Species, and the growing awareness of the diversity of species on Earth. Social changes resulting from them. A new understanding of evolution and natural selection, a challenge to traditional religious beliefs, and the beginning of modern biology. 10. The Age of Exploration. Previous problems. Limited global connectivity and understanding of the world beyond one's local region. Leaders. Christopher Columbus, Vasco da Gama, Ferdinand Magellan. Timing. 15th to 17th centuries. Major trigger. Technological advancements in navigation, the desire for new trade routes and resources, and the competition between European empires. Social changes resulting from them. Increased global connectivity and exchange of ideas and goods, the spread of disease and cultural exchange, and the growth of colonialism. 11. The Civil Rights Movement. Previous problems. Systemic racial discrimination and segregation. Leaders. Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, Malcolm X. Timing. 1950s and 1960s. Major trigger. The growing awareness of racial inequality and the desire for social justice. Social changes resulting from them. The end of legal segregation and discrimination, increased opportunities for people of color in education and employment, and the continued fight for social justice and equality. 12. The Age of Democracy. Previous problems. Limited representation and power for the general population, monarchies, and authoritarian regimes. Leaders. Thomas Jefferson, John Locke, Mahatma Gandhi. Timing. 18th to 20th centuries. Major trigger. The desire for increased representation and individual rights, the spread of Enlightenment ideals, and the impact of revolutionary movements. Social changes resulting from them. The growth of democratic systems of government and individual rights, the spread of democratic ideals and values, and the continued fight for social and political equality. 13. The Environmental Movement. Previous problems. Unregulated pollution and destruction of natural habitats. Leaders. Rachel Carson, Al Gore, Greta Thunberg. Timing. 1960s to present day. Major trigger. The publication of Silent Spring by Rachel Carson in 1962 increased awareness of climate change and the impact of human activity on the environment. Social changes resulting from them. Increased focus on conservation, recycling, and sustainability. Push for government regulations on pollution and environmental impact. Greater public awareness and activism surrounding ecological issues. 14. The Age of Globalization. Previous problems. Nationalism and limited global connectivity. Leaders. Bill Clinton, George Soros, Thomas Friedman. Timing. Late 20th century to present day. Major trigger. Technological advancements in communication and transportation, the fall of the Soviet Union and the end of the Cold War, and the rise of multinational corporations. Social changes resulting from them. Increased cultural exchange and diversity, growth of international trade and economic interdependence, the rise of global governance institutions, and greater awareness of global issues. 15. The information age. Previous problems. Limited access to information and slow dissemination of knowledge. Leaders. Tim Berners-Lee, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates. Timing. Late 20th century to present day. Major trigger. Technological advancements in computing and the Internet. Social changes resulting from them. Increased access to information and knowledge. The democratization of information sharing. Growth of e-commerce and online communication, and greater interconnectedness of the world. 16. The artificial intelligence age. Previous problems. Limited ability to automate complex tasks and analyze large amounts of data. Leaders. Alan Matheson Turing, Andrew Ng, Elon Musk, Demis Hassabis. Timing. 21st century. Major trigger. Advancements in machine learning and computing power and the increasing need for automated decision-making in various industries. Social changes resulting from them. Increased efficiency and productivity in various fields. The potential for job displacement and the need for retraining, and ethical concerns surrounding the development and use of AI. Conclusion. We hope you have enjoyed this video on significant paradigm shifts that have changed society. As we have seen, these paradigm shifts have profoundly impacted how we understand ourselves, our world, and our place in it. They have challenged prevailing beliefs and values, opened up new possibilities for human thought and action, and paved the way for a more just, equitable, and sustainable society. While we cannot predict what the future will bring, we can be confident that there will be more paradigm shifts as we grapple with new challenges and opportunities. It is up to us to learn from past lessons and embrace the possibilities of the future as we work towards a better world for all. Thanks for watching.